So that result sees us into the first round of the FA Trophy. How pleased are you with the performance today?
Yeah, I thought some really good play throughout the game. I thought first 20 minutes the Blues away a little bit. Obviously we made quite a few changes, and I think we started pretty cold. Not played for 10 days, so we had that lack of momentum as well. So I thought for the first 20-25 minutes they absolutely ran all over us, created a few chances, and a bit like in the Marine game and the Workshop game actually, where they scored an early goal. But we seemed to find our feet once we worked out the shape that they played, because we were a little bit different to what we have been for the rest of the season. Once we worked out what we wanted to do, we were absolutely fine. 3 quick goals, and then controlled the second half. Just really disappointed with that last goal, to make it feel like it was a bit closer than what it was.
You mentioned that it wasn't the start we were after, but once we scored that first goal, it all seemed to change, and we saw you drag over the defenders. Was the message you were giving them there just to pass through the team, and what changes to make?
Yeah, we just looked a bit rushed at times, and it wasn't like we'd made too many changes with the back three. Lois came in for Scotland, he's played there a few times, and I just felt we were a little bit rushed. And again, that was partly to do with their system, the way the amount of bodies they had on their front line. We're better than that. We're better than just kicking a ball aimlessly. So we had a bit of a chat about having a bit more patience, trying to break the lines a little bit quicker, because they committed so many men forward. We knew once we broke the lines, we were in good position to get on the half turn and drive. So when we did that, we looked good. We created numerous chances through that. Once we got to grips with it.
So it was a heavily rotated squad, but 𝗦𝗲𝘀𝗀𝗲𝗀𝗲 really took his chance in the 11 for the first time really in a while, and it's got to give you some selection headaches going forwards.
We always have selection headaches. It's a really good squad, and when you make, 7 changes did we make? I think 6 or 7 changes, or 7 positional changes at least from the Marine game. Looking at the board there, so it's always going to take a little bit of time, to get into the running of the game. But I thought the lads that came in, were it 𝗦𝗀𝘀𝗀𝗲𝗀𝗀🐐, were it the Gaz Evans, obviously Jake Thompson got his first start of the season, his competitive start, and I thought they were all fantastic. You know what Luca's about. Once he gets in that area of the pitch in the box, he's as good as anybody. It's just the rest of the play with Luca, especially our possession. But I thought he did his chances no harm at all today with that performance and them goals.
Some of the changes possibly with looking forwards to Tuesday, perhaps?
Yeah, maybe. But as I said, we rate our squad. We've got quite a few injuries. Matt Sargent's got a scan this week. He's been out for a while now, 5-6 weeks. We don't know. We've got no time for him on when he's back. Nicky Adams picked up his injury against Marine, missed out today. He won't be involved Tuesday. Scott Duxbury came on for the last sort of 15-20 minutes to see how his leg was more than anything. Absolutely fine, but we've got a few niggles there. We're not blessed with a massive squad. We've not made any signings since Brad Jackson last came in the day before pre-season started. So we trust our squad. There's some good players in there. So whether they get rotated or whether there's injuries and they come in for that reason, we trust every single one of them. And you've seen today, even with it being a squad game, the type of performance against a good side. A team that's had a really good start themselves, and they're doing well in the FA Cup. It was a good performance.
One final note is, when we got the draw for this game, you were saying anyone but from our league.
Yeah.
Is that what you want for the next draw? Anyone but from our league?
I just want to be excited by the draw. It's boring. I'm pretty sure 𝗲𝗀𝘀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 playing Radcliffes at home and Whitby coming here feel the same as I do. It doesn't feel any different to a League Cup. I know there's different outcomes at the end of it, but you want to be excited by the draw. I don't care if we get someone from the Midlands or wherever. Just a different league's nice. It gives you something to get excited about. Not to say I don't get excited about the others, because I do. I just think there needs to be a little bit more thought process behind the cup draws, rather than it being the same churned out fixtures you get all the time. Ironically, we're meant to play Whitby at home on the next round of the FA Trophy, so that now has to be moved. They have to travel here on Tuesday night. So it's just my opinion on it, just my thoughts on it. So whoever we get, I'm not too bothered, as long as it's not from the same division.